And guess where I am? It's Thursday, August 4th. And I got out of here late. It's always frustrating, like when, generally I wake up at 4:30, days off, I might sleep in until 5 a.m. And you get out of here at 9 a.m. But I only have a very, very, very short window to fish. I debated actually to walk all the way around to the spot, but I'll probably hit a couple of little spots. I generally go off that way, and I had a superstition for a long time that if I went this way I would just have a terrible day, but I've since broken that superstition. I can only fish till probably about 11:30. So I'm gonna kick quickly, just hit a couple of little spots. I know it stays a little more shady on this side, especially on these bright mornings. It's already warm, and it's supposed to get up into, I think, the 97, 98, something like that today. But it's nice having these options in the virtually your backyard, and you can come out and put in a tube for 2 to 3 hours and then get on with your day and your responsibility. I'm going to be slammed the rest of this week into next week, and then on the 13th I have a sundowner at Berryessa. I've never fished at night out there. I don't even think I've fished at night in California besides like the river. So that'll be interesting. I was hoping to get a little pre-practice in, but that's definitely not going to happen now. So I figured this is clear water. Berryessa is obviously clear. Try to come up with some kind of pattern. Being at a sundowner, might have to get on a buzz bait, get on a whopper plopper, choppo, maybe a popper, a little more subtle, or just kind of like a walking frog or something before I start finessing. But yeah, it's a pretty day. See how it goes out here. Such a subtle hit. I went ahead and just was like, I'm gonna see what kind of color they're reacting on. And that's a decent one for a start. I'll take it. Yeah, scoreable. Hooked right where you want them to. Yeah, nice little bass. Super clean, super healthy. It's alright. Still pretty small, but getting some keepers going. Couldn't find that structure or whatever I hooked up on. Couldn't find it again. Couldn't at least hook it again. I was probably dancing all around it though. Kind of like this spot right here, so I'm going to try to pick it apart a minute. Yep. About the same, maybe a little better. Coming up. Look at that color, it's so beautiful. Definitely better fish. Definitely a better fish. And it just got off. No! It wasn't great. It was like 2.4, 2.5. I didn't hit it very hard because I figured it was a dink. Actually felt like a dink. It's alright. Still fun. I'm so far off the shore here, and I just dropped down, and it's not very big. I don't even know if it's a bass yet. Whoa! Okay, it's a bass. It was just swimming with me. Not very big, but it came up from the deep. From the deep. And the fish are just everywhere today. So happy I came out here. It's fun. Just beelined it over here. I have another tuber right there, and we were coming down the same bank, so I gave him a wide berth and just cut through the middle here just to get to this spot. I'm hoping that they're on reaction, but if not, I know what to do. Just gonna go straight down the middle first. Might be a little too far out. Let's see. I know there's grass clumps. Oh, that was a good hit right there. How did I miss it? How did I miss that? That wasn't grass. I was about to say there's grass clumps. That was definitely a flutter. Alright. Couple more casts. Yeah, it came up clean, so 100% a fish. Come on, baby, where are you? Ambush it. There he is. Man, that was definitely a fish. That's the second one. That one went tick, 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 tick. Must be small. Go on that side. Slow it down just a bit. Just a bit. They're just coming up and slapping it. Could be a color thing too. I put on this sexy shad. There it is. It doesn't feel very big. It's way out there though. That's why I like casting lipless, not cranks, but you know, not square bills, but lipless on spinning rod, because I can just bomb cast it, get a different retrieve. Yeah, he's pretty small. Just little guy, but it'd be fun if I can just pick him off. That's why I like on spinning gear, personally. I throw it on both, but lately I've just been throwing it on the spinner and love it. So you have tethers. Little guy. This place can make you feel like a hero. But kind of one-pounding them to death right now. I know there's bigger fish in here, but this is literally my second cast on the drop. Almost feels like I've caught this fish before, but it was much bigger. The last one I caught with this little mouth deformity. There we go. See, little smiley. I caught one like this at Clear Lake too. That's just my hook right there, but he'll be fine. Merely a flesh wound. Sit here and just keep the video rolling. A little bit better. A little bit better. Maybe not. Yeah, similar. A little better. A little stockier anyway. I don't know how many these things I'm gonna put on video. But it is a field day out here. As soon as you get through the weed clump, they're there. That's all you gotta do. It's just, and, I mean, just all day long. And for whatever reason, they're all the same size. I mean, filling 5 or 6 limits of 14-inch bass is no problem. There's a long skinny one here, but just real clean, real strong. Grow up. Really just had one on the weight and on my bait. And I brought them up, but I didn't get the camera turned on. I'm gonna try something now. I'm gonna try this little pumpkin seed. It's called the hitworm. Just to give it a go, because one thing when the bite's steady like this, you can just start experimenting. I'm gonna just nose hook it for now. It's big enough so you could throw a little 2-aught, 3-aught, make it weedless. See what this does. Yeah, they're all over it. I think he's on. Oh, he fell on for a minute. Yeah, that's weed right there. Pop it through. Still weed. Oh, I know they're hitting this thing now. Still weed, huh? It might be dragon weed. It might be a fish. I might try to drag him up slow. No, that's weed. Just got off. Okay, last cast. That was a fish. It is a fish. Yeah, it's a fish. I can't tell right yet. It's probably the same size though. Yeah, it's coming with me. Yep, they're hitting anything and everything you throw at them. You wanted it too. A little smaller. Bigger bait, smaller fish. So it doesn't matter about color, it's just finesse, technique, drop shot. I'll throw the shaky head here in a minute. Then it's probably gonna be calling it quits. I gotta go. This color's called Straight Money. It's basically like a robo worm, but it's a power baits version. I think it's similar to like what is it? like a morning dawn or the magenta colors. I'm not really confident with those type of colors. I know they work. You know, the pinks and the sky blues and the, you know, the cherries and things of that nature. The darker colors like plum and Junebug, I do like. Oh, there's a hit, there's a hit. There's a fish, I guess. Anything and everything you throw at them, they're just gonna... Okay, I guess the pinks and purples work. It's a little better fish. Similar. It's beautiful. I mean, that's second cast. Feels pretty decent, actually. A little heavier, maybe. It's going different directions. A little heavier. Or just a fighter. Nope, same. Same 1.3, 1.4. This one's even smaller. Yeah, it's smaller. It's so hard from the tube. Come on. How deep is it? Oh, jeez. I'm going after this one. Absolutely crushed me. Please be on there. Please be on there. Where are you? Is it still on? Looks like it. Things you don't do in Florida. I don't even know if he's on anymore. Holy cow. See if he's on. Nope. I took my bait and everything though. That sucks. Yeah, when you're on a boat and you're standing, you can just jack them out of that and get them at least up on top. It's so tough to do it this way. Never know how big that thing was, but it was like, oh, guess I'll be punching for a little bit. Come on, come out of there. Am I gonna lose another one? That one hit it on the fall the second time I brought it up. That's the worst thing about this. Where are you? That one got off too. That one got off too. I think. Yep. Freaking stole my bait again. Yep. Oh no, God, I still got it. Need a kayak, boat, something. That's literally like 2 bites and 3 pitches, so I gotta get one of these things out. They might be a little dink sitting back there, I don't know. Alright, another lost fish. It's hard not to do it because it feels like better bites, but I don't know. Down to my last chigger crawl too. There's this pit boss. Yeah, this pit boss. But I'm gonna go on the other side of this little point, and then I'm gonna hightail it. I keep saying that, but I mean it. I gotta go. Right. Early afternoon, just taking out. Gotta go. Well, super fun day. Go fishing. I saw people on the bank catching. I was definitely catching. Didn't catch anything huge. Punch bite had some bigger hits, but I just couldn't get them out. I think the biggest one that I caught was, it got off right at the boat. It was probably like 2.3, 2.5. But the thing is that no dinks. Everything was legal size. A lot of 14 inchers in that 1.3 to 1.8 pound range. Maybe some that went over that, pushing to that 112 mark. But yeah, just lights out. That's what made it so fun. It was just a bite every 3rd cast, sometimes every cast. Seems like they only wanted to finesse for me. Got a couple on the lipless. Didn't really fish the shaky head too much. Yeah, like I said, punch bite was there if you can get them out. So it's really fun. The water's gorgeous, the weather's gorgeous, so go fishing.